way that they play already is, again, a little bit jarring for some players. They're definitely one of the more, I don't want to just say aggressive, they're kind of hyper-aggressive even. As soon as you see it, wait, if I'm looking at it correctly, yep, they see a blue zone, they're jumping for it.
Wow, they straight away goes out to the Mars Electric side, and we do see the flight path from the left side to the right side of the map. Most of the teams, we do see 4 or 5 teams going into the northern side. The rest of it is pushing in to the southern side. Now, moving into the Expand Junior, they're meeting off with the team of Visionaries, and coming into the side of VDR, they're actually pushing into the side of TDK. Now, shots coming to the side of Freaky. Freaky will be managed to take down one player. Now, moving into Melos, but somehow Toda. And on the other side, we do see that VDR is coming in right here. We got Raja. Raja gonna clear out straight away Zen for this take as well. And on the other note, VDR still have Fikri. I think VDR still managed with one more play to go, which is Melos. Yes, Melos, one more play to go, who managed to skirt away from the area of Toda, who dominates this area. But on the other side, Melos gotta be careful, because even though he is running away from the side of Toda, there's DL just waiting on the other side.
And he's looking for a POI. He's looking for something to actually revive his teammates, but all of them from the Eastern Front has been taken away. Red is sitting on top of one. DL is about to walk into the next one, but also maintaining control over the Riverside revive point. And on the opposite end of it, even Razi is cutting off the western side.
Ooh, this is interesting now. X-Pan is not moving an inch. They know that there's one team around the area. We got Visionaries. Will Visionaries be able to envision them fighting with a team of X-Pan Junior? It seems that 2 versus 1 here. Epons is quite far away. He's as a scout. He wanted to scout out from the other side, but somehow 2v1 at the side. Toby will be taken out, but somehow there's a good backup coming in from Visionary. Eagle will be helping out first of all, but X-Pan, knowing this information, will be taken out by iPan, so I think X-Pan is already prepared to fight out with the 2 players still surviving, but Visionary managed to actually pick up the teammates, and now it's going to be 4 players versus 3. The numbers are definitely stacking up for the team of Visionaries. Now, Twix holding his position.
Actually, I think this might be a viable 3v4 situation, because right now X-Pan Junior are within the structure in comparison to Visionaries, who are playing on the outer region, right? So they're making sure that they have no way into the structures, and if they play the corners correctly, and especially with 3 members, they can almost guarantee at least 1 pick. So now it's about how do you expose yourself, and that's why you can see that the Visionaries are spreading out a little bit more, looking at entry points to get the early pokes in, because once they force somebody to heal, they can start walking up. Now the glue walls start appearing, coming in for X-Pan Junior. They don't realize it. Oh!
No, that throws the grenade to the side of X-Man, but 2 versus 1 right here coming in for Twist. Twist takes down 1 player, but in this process, he was traded off as well. Now, shots coming through from the side of Mud. Mud trying to give a lot of pressure coming in to take down 1 player. That's a kill point for themselves, but somehow, Visionary is still holding their position at the moment right now. Now, Eagle has been spotted out. Now, Ibas gonna redeem himself for that death just now. He will take down Visionary. Beautiful shots from Visionary coming in with the X-Pan Junior. But now, 1v1. No, it's gonna be Visionary who will be taken out by X-Pan Junior despite... But no, there's gonna be a third party. Aces Esports comes in to shut down?
No, after all of that work, it was such a viable 3v4, and they were even able to find that initial pick to even it out 3-3. Axis taking full advantage from the Northern Hemisphere, coming down to clean them up. Super unlucky there coming in from X-Pan Junior. They made all the right calls.
That was so good from X-Pan Junior. I mean, like, especially the fact that they managed to revive back Arpens in that process, and then they go back to redeem themselves with a team of Visionary. But now moving into the side of DL, the Illusions, Kenshin trying to do a little bit of long-range shot to the side of K9. Now, let's see if they manage to actually get a little bit of the glimpse on the side. Somehow, we do see Heza manage to take down 1 player. Now, Raz moving in. Grenade will be inside to go into that ice wall. Nap thrown thrown in. Oh, doesn't get hit. Doesn't get hit. He's just going to break that ice. Will not hit anyone. But on this side, we do see a little bit of return favor coming in from the side of K9. Now, shots coming through his side from the left. Raz got to be careful there. There's a lot of open space for him.
I don't know if this is a viable fight for either one of these teams. I mean, K9, they didn't have much of a say. They just got shot. They have to protect themselves, and DL is forcing this situation on them. They've already picked off 2 so far. Not bad. 1 down, 1 dead. And this means that it's going to be a 3v2 so far. Nobody is punishing them. WXN is on the southern side of the top of peak. They could come down to make something happen here. And I mean, for the rest of them, even Frida, he's going to just start walking backwards. He's going to revive his teammate to bring in the reinforcements.
Now, the Moon is just holding his position for a while. He doesn't want to actually extend himself just yet. But Razi is going to go in for the flank instead. He said that let me go in for the rotation. He did get a little bit of damages, but Raz is just taking a long route right now. He's actually rotating around too long. So we're moving into another team, which is Geek Fam, meeting up with the team of Red. Now, shots coming through. Kens is just holding his position from the outside, putting on the ice wall. Now, Nam on the other node. Grenade in the hands will be thrown out. And Kens get that damages now. Nam gonna actually climb this wall. Gonna actually push into the side of Kens. But Kens put out that ice wall. That's a good defense, but he's not gonna allow it out. Pushing in even more with that grenade. And Kens is just... gotta be careful right here because got 3v1 right here. So if Red goes in for a fight, Kens is outnumbered. Just peeking.
He's just taking his time. He's just messing with him by jumping over this wall. He's got the Trogon in hand, so this is so viable. Catches him as he's about to hop through the window. Really great timing coming in from Kens.
Nicely done by Kens. A really good timing. Just being patient, because patient is virtue. And now moving into the rest of Red, we got Void Face just inside the building. Now Geek Fam is just gonna give as much pressure with the grenade. They know this is. I'm just gonna call them the king of grenade, because every time when it comes to fight, they always bring that nade for the only of that damage from the side. Now gonna go into the building. Gonna sneak attack a little bit. Kens jumping into the stairs, but somehow, Aris got shots as well. So that was a good damage coming in from Geek Fam. Now Kens still trying to rotate around. Which side should I go? How do I want to go into fight with the team of Red?
I don't think you do anything at this point. I think you just hold them hostage for the time being, and unless you're able to blow out more resources from them, or maybe get a pick if somebody tries to jump on down, you hold this stairs. It's too dangerous to start rotating out, and the real question is whether can you find that first pick. Once you see that first pick, we're going to see the all-in coming in from Geek.
There you go. Finally, Kens managed to actually go into the stairs.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. Oh my god, he just passed through. But now he goes into the window. Now he's going to go into the rotation. He shots down with a close range combat. Nicely done, Kens. Kens got 1 point right there. Now he's going to go knock down another one. He takes down, really good 3v1 right there from the side of... Wow, Geek Fam managed to shut down our ASC readout with a really good patient. I gotta say, every single time they only wait. They just wait for the right time, they push in slow by slowly, and then they just crawl in your skin and just eat you alive.
I mean, that was just great communication coming in from Geek. Like, Red should by no means necessary give up position on that. Great shot coming in for Yano. But yeah, as I was saying, Red should never give up position, especially when they're making sure the only way they can actually come up is if they sneak through the stairs. But the grenades being thrown in, well communicated by the rest of the members of Geek to ensure that it clears out line of sight from the stairs to allow people to sneak on through. It is very sneaky, but the fact that they got 2 people through, that's unacceptable for Red.
Definitely a little bit, I have to say maybe a little bit not covering too much. They need to be aware of the situation. They need to scout more. But coming into the ACC spot, they're meeting up with the team of Toda at the moment right now. It seems that they're pushing in straight away into the building. And grenade been thrown out after another. And Aces backs off a little bit because of the damage. Is giving a lot of pressure. Now Aces realizing that this is not a door that you want to actually knock on, because Toda is doing well to reposition, to actually position themselves and defend them well. So Aces is saying that, okay, bye-bye, we retreat. retreat back. Just take a little bit step back, bro. Just relax. Chillax. Just a little. Come on.
It was just a joke. It was just a prank, bro.
Yeah.
It was just a prank. We just wanted to say hi, you know? Quick high five, do an ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. We're already nearby. But I think overall, Todak didn't have to fire a single shot. Just cluster grenade after cluster grenade. Really well placed as well. Forcing them back, flushing them out of the building first, and then quickly start collapsing down on towards that back line, especially towards the anchor side, to make sure that he at least feels threatened. Now, the rest of the teams, and especially from WNX, this is a tough situation to be. They do get some packaged weapons. That might be useful here, but how much is it going to matter? Especially since that Huevos is actually very nearby with a secret K9 member just sitting around. Maybe he can steal a couple of points here.
Ooh, nice shot coming in from Let's Go right there to take down one of the players from the side of our Ilustrados Juegos. But somehow, they're pushing in closer and closer to Ilustrados. Let's see if Ilustrado will be able to redeem themselves. Somehow, they're gonna held out very high. This is a really good position from them. They're just gonna hide out just a little bit, give a little bit of the pressure to the side of Ilustrado. Gonna break the barrier of that ice wall. This is beautiful. This
guy's got 2 sniper rifles on him, and he's switching in between them. Talk about pressure. Man, he really hopes that they don't get close. It'd be crazy if he got bum rushed.
Agree. Especially the fact that we know that the zone is actually coming into them. I think it's either they want to push into the tower side or they will be trying to actually... Oh, but then again, it seems that slingshot coming in from the side of Ilustrado. I think Ilustrado decided to back off, and now they're going to push into the Geek Fam.
Wait, no, this gives Axis an opportunity. They don't realize as Axis knows that Huevos actually jumped in. They might be able to capitalize on this if it gets really heated, but let's give it a moment as they start moving into the ring. WNX still haven't found a clear passageway.
Yep, they are trying to get to slingshot themselves into the zone. It's going to be 4-way fight if they meet off at the same spot. Look at that. Aces Esports with the same spot with a team of Ilustrados as well as WNX. Oh my god, this is crazy. But Geek Fab, they're holding their position already now. Let's see for this high ground, will it gonna give a lot of advantage for the side of WNX?
Oh, this is quite an interesting potential 4-way. Wait, they're slingshotting out to actually...
Wait,
because they saw the initial scan coming in from Axis, so they know that nobody is there. So therefore, they're going to take that space and maybe look for an opportunity. They can't get past Todak on that outskirt line of Clock Tower.
Wow, VDR, this is interesting for their own decision making. Somehow, they want to actually gatekeep. They do want to actually contest it out. They want to go for the 4-way fight, but they move in from the bottom side of the map. This is interesting now. Closing into the safe zone, we do see that VDR pushing into the side of Ilustrator. This is interesting to see which team will push in and get the early engagement on now. IJ just holding their position right now. They're going to do a long range shot to the VDR. They know. They saw the slingshot. They know for a fact that somebody's trying to backstab them. They're not going to allow it. They're going to push in. They even climb on their teammates. They're even climbing on their teammates just to spot out that enemy.
Okay.
A really good scouting.
Yeah, really great scouting so far. The fact that Talk 6 is still alive somehow, it's surprising. He's going to get spotted out very, very soon. But now, here it comes, right? The constant line of fire coming in at Axis, who are slowly coming in and making sure that they can secure those points and then going back to secure, go back to make sure that their structures are still alive. Now, keep in mind that VDR, they sent 3 members down to the southern side of that ring, but they still have 1 more in Rain who can actually take over the spot that Todak was holding earlier.
And it seems that AE, the one and only a-esport, still surviving at the outside zone is Wiz, just holding his position. But one player, Razi, gonna slingshot themselves straight away to WNX. Now, Toda spotted out aces. One shot will not be able to knock down just yet. But Wiggs, look at that. He's away. Do you realize that he's quite far away, but just sniping out into the area of Geek Fam, WNX, as well as Ilustrados. That's just like a really good third party from the long range shot. But here on out, we got DL just holding their position on the rooftop. They're not shooting anyone just yet, but Toda on the other note, they know there's someone inside there, but they're not pushing in just yet. The zone is not giving any much of the space to anyone, but Rain coming into Toda territory. I think Rain will be taken out, so that could be the end for the team of VDR as we are left with Ninja. One more player. Where is Ninja actually?
He's down on the southern side. He's down by the southern side in that one building that Toda cannot infiltrate because Axis is covering the area.
Oh
And
my
now
God.
we are getting close to the final ring here. As we get into 5th ring, it's been spotted. It's not easy.
Wow, now Aces Esports pushing in at the moment. Now Geek Fam managed to shut down. One more player to go is going to be WNX to be sent back to the lobby. Left with the team of Aces Esports, DL, TDK. And now pushing it into the zone at the moment right now. Geek Fam, the same tactic that we have seen. They always maintain a really good territory for themselves. They're not going to actually push out. They're just going to make sure that they have their own home base.
Now, Huevos, they're in a really awkward spot. They need to take out Ninja first, and then they have to play very patiently. They have to play until the very edge of the circle starts to close in to force Torak and as well as Axis deeper into that circle. They can't do anything other than... Wait, no, they let Ninja live, and now they're walking up to the wall. As Torak, they know that they're on Torak's side, is actually well exposed here with nothing to play but a simple barricade, defensive wall around the structure itself.
All right, Illustrator's going to fight out with Toda right now, but Illustrados, can they actually maintain a really good position? Grenade been thrown up. Beautiful grenade to the side of Zen from the side of our Aces team. They actually gatekeep from the other side of the building at the moment right now. Aces Esports, walls built out from every single corner, but Illustrados is actually going to ambush them straight away. Red face still surviving right now, trying to actually hide out inside this ice wall, but Roy gonna push in and somehow still surviving up for our Aces Esports. Double kill coming in from Roy's side. Illustrados is just doing as much damage as possible, but they are not surviving well. Got Brank as well as Brent2 still surviving up for our IJ team, but our Aces Esports just damaging one after another. Now left with the one more play to go. Can Aces be surviving this moment, or will IJ be able to top them off?
Oh my goodness, Geek Fam is getting a free game here. They might not necessarily be getting all the points in the world, but now soon they're going to punish everybody on the outside. Red's in a lot of trouble as AE's taking so much damage.
Geek Fam coming in for the closure from the side of AI. Esports will be taken out straight away. Now Toda got Zen, who's hiding out between that walls. Now Can's just gonna peek him just a little bit, trying to do a little bit of jump shot, but doesn't manage to do so. They're just gonna actually try to tease them out, but Zone is not allowing them at all. A grenade will be thrown out as much as possible. This is just like fishing off, giving as much pressure, but IG Blank will be knocked down. Now Geek Fam coming in to fish out every single player. They're just cornering out every single team who has been surviving out. Left with the teams that's coming in, which is the Toda team, Geek Fam, and now Tribes will be taken out. Ken's doing a wonderful job right here. Gonna push in straight away, but look at that. Vindicators, our Ninja, the last man standing, was already taken out easily. Now moving into the side, Geek Fam just down our Ilus Huegos as well. Now left with Toda. Geek Fam versus Toda, our Frickery.
This is unlosable.
And Aces Esports as well. Last four to take out. Now one more play to Toda also will be shut down. So the winner goes out to Geek Fam for the booyah of match number 5.
Oh my goodness, they were handed a game by Huevos, who initiated a fight of all fights in a single structure, causing 4 teams to go into a head-to-head collision, while Geek Fam is watching this going down thinking, wait a second, we don't have to be part of this. We see Red moving all the way across to be a part of this, to look for some KP, and now we're just gonna get a free game.
Beautiful, seriously, that didn't